Hey, how's it going, Sloth Nation? I'm Chris, and
I'm Joseph.
And with me, yeah, I was with me.
Oh,
is
I
Joseph,
didn't know you were gonna stop intro me.
who can
That's not how we do this.
who can say his own name, but I chose to say it for him just in case he forgot what his name was. We're playing Brotato, so let's do that.
Yeah, short intro to this game. I've been playing a lot of it, 16 hours of it so far according to Steam, and it is a roguelike slash horde survivor game, like Vampire Survivor, like I guess. I don't know what the Bullet Heaven I've heard it called before. I don't know for sure.
Ooh, Bullet Heaven?
Yeah, because bullet hells are games where like enemies are constantly firing at you and you're having to dodge around it. This one, you're like constantly firing at enemies and they're having to like not avoid it, but like you're the one who's just a stream of bullets instead of the other way around. That's why it's bullet heaven versus bullet hell.
So is that what like Vampire Survivors is? Is like a bullet heaven?
Yeah, exactly.
Like where you've died and gone
like
to bullet heaven.
Yeah, you're an unstoppable force.
Which is
unlike bullet hells where you are just like trying your best to survive just a strew of bullets. All right, so on this game, I've unlocked a lot of the characters, so maybe we could go for some different unlocks.
Yeah, let's do that. Wow, there's so many. Oh,
yeah.
I love the ghost one.
Oh, this guy? Yeah.
I love that. He reminds me kind of like that old like rubber hose art style.
yeah.
I love that from like the 20s and stuff.
Okay, which of these seems
I want to put
achievable?
out there real quick that is one of my favorite art styles of all time.
Rubber hose art?
Style. Yeah.
Okay.
Love it.
Do you have an example of like what one of your favorite rubber hose animations is? Because you're talking like old school, like Disney kind of stuff too.
Well,
or
also
like
thing like
more recently
like Felix
Cuphead.
The cat.
Yeah,
Cuphead. Like Felix the Cat is another one. I just really like that black and white style with the limbs like all stretched out and stuff. But like when you talk about like old Disney stuff, like specifically like the Steamboat Willie style, like that was one of the best iterations. Some of the newer like Disney stuff, they've been going back to doing some of that with him.
Yeah, like the newer Mickey stuff is great. Like
and
I've watched
so unhinged too.
So
it's
funny.
Ridiculous.
Yeah. It's awesome. Okay, who should I play at? So I'll try to get like the plus 50% speed, I guess, to unlock this person, but who should I play as? What looks appealing to you?
I would say either the ghost or the mustache towards the bottom right. Cause I'm loving that dude.
Oh, this guy. So he's a
he
knight.
looks like a straight gentleman.
Yeah.
With that.
Yeah. Let's try him. Let's try him out.
Okay.
Do I want to? No. Well, yeah, sure. We'll try it.
Yeah, do it. Otherwise, you were like, "Hey, which one do you want?" And then I was like, "Try this one." And you're like, "Nah."
Like, nah. Okay.
Nah.
Well, if we're going for speed, that's the only reason I was questioning it. So I guess we can at least use a lance since that gives me a little bit of speed to start out with.
Cool.
We'll go.
How much danger are you gonna be in?
We'll go level
How dangerous?
3. Because 5 is just like, I've beaten all of them. Like, you have to beat the previous one to unlock it. And I've beaten 5, but it's just like, at that point, it becomes like almost an unfair challenge at some spots. So, for the sake of fun, I think 3 is probably a good spot.
Let's do it. Let's joust.
All right.
Would you ever joust in real life if like given the opportunity?
Like for real jousting, or is it like play joust?
Well, like not like to the death.
Well, yeah, that's what I was asking.
Unless you really wanted to kill someone.
Like whatever.
That would be an interesting way. But
whatever
like
joust is like at like a medieval kind of convention or something.
If you showed up at like a Ren fair, and they were just like, "Hey, man, I know we don't know your background or your life, but like our other jouster he tickled his horse too hard. It kicked him. He is too unconscious to joust, and we need someone to play against our Black Knight.
And you being the only person right here in the immediate vicinity.
You being the closest in proximity to where I'm standing.
It has to be you.
Will you take up this
Would I take up the challenge? Absolutely.
Will you raise the banner?
I will. Yeah. No, I'll do it.
That's a good answer.
It's just like, even though I know it would be horrible, it would just be a story to tell later.
I mean, like, I watched A Knight's Tale with, what's his name? Heath Ledger. So I feel like I know everything you need to know about jousting.
I've seen Game of Thrones and various other things that involve jousting to know at least what not to do.
Yeah. What is that? What do you not do?
Lose.
Yeah, I mean, that is true. If you want to win, you definitely don't want to lose.
Yeah, so that's really all I need to know, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I think you wanna. I don't know. I almost want to say you want to aim high, but if you aim high, I feel like you have more of a chance of losing your balance and falling off.
Exactly. Balance is a huge part of it. Have you ever done like a bull riding thing?
No, but like I knew, because you're from Texas, that you were right about to ask me that question.
I've only done it at like bars.
I mean, that's the only place to really do it.
Well, yeah, I'm not like,
you go to a rodeo.
Unless somebody's like, all right, our bull rider is out. We need somebody to take his place, and you're in the immediate vicinity.
Please, I can see. I made eye contact with you. You were the first one. Please, sir, we need someone. Our current bull rider had too much. He had too much chili last night, and he messed himself. And he can't.
Ain't that always the way?
Yeah.
So obviously the only way I've ever done it is through like the little bar stuff, but I have pretty good balance.
Yeah. How long did you last?
Oh, I don't remember exactly.
But
it's not something like you feel like you're ever gonna get kicked off of. Like once you're kind of, maybe they just don't have it at a high enough setting to where unless you're drunk, you would ever really fall off if you're trying. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I've never done it, but I've also never seen anyone not fall off. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I'd like to think I have pretty good balance.
Every time I've seen someone do it, they've fallen off like pretty quick.
Yeah, but it's at bars, so they're drunk. It's the same reason why they sell food at casinos, because of drunk people. Or not. Where they give away free alcohol at casinos because drunk people will spend money and do stupid things.
That's a very good point. You know what's wild though? It was like when I lived in Las Vegas, the amount of like old folks you would see, with their little oxygen tubes in their nose, and they would just be chain smoking cigarettes.
Yeah. That's what I thought you were
with their oxygen going. And I'm like walking by and I'm like, are we gonna die? Like if something goes wrong, like so many people, and if just one person explodes, it's kind of like in a video game or like Baldur's Gate 3.
Sure.
If you blow up one barrel, all those barrels are gonna go.
Yeah. Especially if you've set them all up beside each other specifically for that reason.
Yeah, and like these folks are all lined up at those slot machines. So, yeah, I definitely had those thoughts. So, yeah, it got a little dangerous there, I think, but it is what it is.
Do you think at that point they've kind of just given up? Like,
yeah, I think so.
Is it just like stubbornness? Like, people have told me not to smoke, so I'm gonna do it anyway. No one tells me what to do.
Maybe. Yeah, probably. I mean, especially like I think about like some of the older folks that I know, like in my life. It's like as soon as you're just like, hey,
don't do this thing.
This study came out and this is bad for you, and they're like, I've been doing that my whole life, and look how I turned out. I'm still alive. And it's like, yeah, but there's a lot of people your generation that aren't still alive. So like those are kind of the ones we're, talking about. But yeah, sure, you do you.
Yeah.
Eventually one of those things will catch you, One of them.
Man, I am just all like
you're all
lances right here. Or
jousting
poles, yeah.
I forgot what lances were called. So I like jousting poles.
Classic jousting poles. Honestly,
yeah.
Like I was with you until you questioned yourself. I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's not truly a lance.
If I would have committed, you would have just.
If you would have committed, I would have gone with it. It's like, yeah, jousting poles, obviously, duh.
100% what it is. Yeah, you're kind of giving me some like Zoro from One Piece vibes right now.
Oh yeah.
He does like the 3 swords.
Right. I've got one in my mouth.
You've got like one 5 in your mouth.
Yeah.
One in your butthole.
One in my butt, of course.
Yeah. Oh man, this is crazy.
Okay, but you see how like the flow of this game works in a similar fashion to
it's partly
Vampire Survivors.
Yeah, and also a lot of avoiding.
Yeah. Avoid and murder because like it's attacking automatically everything around me.
Sure.
So everything else is just like, all right, well, make sure to avoid the obvious things coming at you and you should be good.
Yeah, avoid and murder like any good serial killer.
Avoid and murder, yes.
Yeah, avoid the police, murder.
Avoid the Noid.
Those within reach. Yeah, I would avoid the Noid. Like let me tell you, if I ever saw the Noid in a dark alley, I would do my best to avoid him for sure.
My question is like, why do you keep going into dark alleys?
Hey man, where else am I gonna go?
Literally anywhere else.
Hey, you gotta walk somewhere. Might as well, take a chance.
Gotta walk
somewhere. Who knows? Maybe I'll stumble across an interesting situation.
Maybe you'll luck out and whoever you're with will be murdered by a crook and then you can become a superhero that you've always been meant to be.
Yeah. Maybe
Bent
someone
on vengeance.
I'll wander through an alley. Someone will murder someone very dear to me. Then I'll get rich and become a symbol of something that scares me. I would assume a gun. I'd turn into a gun.
Yeah. Gunman.
And then, yeah. Gunman, and then, I would get vengeance on the crooked of the city,
of
the
course,
state, the world. I don't know. Yeah, Gunman. Well, maybe it would just be Gunman. No, Gunman sounds bad too. I feel like I need something more catchy. Because I think Batman really fucked up. Because like. It sounds kind of hokey when you think about it, like, oh, Batman. Like, couldn't he have done better?
Right. And
like he could have like taken the word bat and been like, okay, what's a cooler way to say bat? Like, what's something associated with bats? Or like, what's like the Latin for bat? I could make a play off of that and make it like a one-word name.
Okay, yeah. So, that's something that's interesting. Let's touch on that for a second because, like, he's a product of his time for sure, name-wise and hokiness-wise. But that's something that has just stuck in the same way that Spider-Man has. That it's so familiar.
Superman.
Yeah, it's so familiar to the lexicon that it would be weird to make it anything different. Like, it would be like you're trying too hard if you made it something like, Deflator Mouse or whatever, like from the Tick.
Yeah. Okay, so bat in Latin is Vespertillo?
Okay, that sounds
like
cool.
But what if he was Vesper? The Vesper.
The Vesper?
Or the Dark Vesper or something like
Dark
that. Like
Vesper. All right, Dark Vesper.
That sounds
Dark
cool.
Vesper sounds more like an anime antagonist.
Yeah, I did just picture like a dude with spiky hair, like covering one eye with like the back of his hand, and
Yeah.
like standing sideways, looking at the camera.
Right.
Yeah,
Dark Vesper.
I still like it though.
Yeah,
wait, that might be. It might be thinking I mean. It might be thinking I mean like baseball bat though.
Oh, that even funnier.
I don't know. Okay, no, never mind. It is the animal. Okay. Got it. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, what was I gonna say? I lost my train of thought.
I like the word Vesper now.
I was like, do you think okay, so if Batman didn't exist and they tried to make a Batman now, or you were responsible for branding this new character,
yeah,
who is I guess I don't know, inspired by bats in some way or fears bats, so that's what he's named after, etc., etc. What would you name him? Like, what approach would you take?
Let's see. It's really hard because you're I'm trying to like not think of anything already associated with him, you know?
Right. Like maybe they got it in one. Maybe there's no better way.
I almost want to say Shadow Knight.
Shadow Knight.
I mean, that's kind of cool, right?
It's kind of, that's like...
Or do you think that's still too, like, eh?
That's like Image Wildcats kind of cool. Which, take that for what you will.
Well, here's the thing, though. I say that, and Jim Lee's like, you're hired.
Yeah, Jim Lee's writing it down.
He would...
Because he listens to all our stuff.
Isn't he head of DC right now?
I think so, yeah, still.
Yeah, so immediately I'm like, all right, I'm in.
Shadow Knight, that's it.
Got it in one. Could you imagine if, like, Bruce Wayne was, like... I know, like, a lot of people would compare... at least back in the day, they used to compare... what's that idiot's name? Elon Musk.
Oh, sure.
To, like, Bruce Wayne or Tony Stark or something. Could you imagine if, like, Bruce Wayne couldn't control himself on social media? Like, Bruce Wayne gets so angry about, like, people criticizing him on, like, I don't know, like, TikTok. So he buys TikTok. And, like, he starts making his own videos and stuff on TikTok and, like forgets where he's like streaming from, and he accidentally streams something from the Batcave or something. And someone's like, wait, are you Batman?
But here's the thing, like, he removes it in like 0.5 seconds, but someone has already captured it.
Yeah, they've screen capped it. Yeah,
they've got receipts immediately.
Yeah, and you know, somehow just to troll him, like, the Joker would have like the best accounts, you know.
Yeah.
What if the Joker got Twitter or what is now X, but like, let's say Joker gets Twitter and names it like J, or I don't know, something like that. He would just call it Clown, wouldn't he? With a K. He would make.
I don't know if he would go with the K.
Clown.
Yeah.
You don't think so?
It might either Clown or just J. I think J would be classier and a little bit more subtle.
Sure.
Which, not that I think he would ever really try to go subtle, but at least think he would be clever about it.
Right.
Or just something that would be funny to him. I think that's really what it is.
I feel like it would be like some sort of thing where you post stuff, but like people would randomly get doxxed. Like it would, hey, you got an achievement.
Hey, I did it. I got that 50% speed I was going for.
Nice. Like you would post something and just like after so many posts, some user randomly gets doxxed, and then people would just totally like mess with them. That sounds like a thing. You know? Sounds like something the Joker would say.
Got a sub boss here that I'm having to deal with.
Oh, a sub boss.
Oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
He's not a top boss, is what you're saying.
Not a top boss. Small fry.
Jeez. You got 30 seconds. You can do this.
I really just I don't have to kill him. I just have to outlive the onslaught. Oh, but all this stuff in my way. No.
Oh, the run lost.
But I unlocked the Speedy dude, so that was my goal.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look, he's got fire eyes.
30% speed, melee damage for 2 speed. So this guy, like, you really have to like go all in on the speed for him. 30% speed already, and he gets more damage for every 2 speed he has.
Nice.
100 armor while standing still, and he can't stand still, or else he is super weak. All right, that's interesting.
Yeah, I want to see you try that guy.
I will try that guy. What are some other things I need? 3,000 material, 200 harvest, finish a wave of 10 or more living trees, kill a boss or an elite in 15 seconds.
Oh,
maybe.
You better. You better.
Recycle 12 weapons during a run, reach 10 range damage and get 3 structures at the same time. All right, well, let me try this guy and I'll see if any of those things come to pass. Because I'm still like victim to RNG when it comes to power-ups. Like I can't choose what's going to come in the lineup.
Sure.
All right, so Speedy guy. He needs a fast weapon. I mean, really, these add to speed, so it kind of makes sense that he would use those also. I don't know if anything else is really like speed reliant.
Let's try it.
All right, so it'll just be lances also.
Yeah, you can't stand still anyway, so.
Yeah, exactly. So it kind of feeds directly into his thing.
Let's do this.
Oh, he's already very fast. All right.
Nice. I expect big things from you. I expect big, good things.
From this
in that
fast
order. Big,
dude,
then
big.
good.
Okay.
Yeah. How was your holiday? I know, like, a lot of people are watching this, and I say a lot of people. 1 or 2 people
Whoever's
are watching this,
yeah.
And then they'll be like, but wait, like, this came out, like, you know, weeks after the holidays. But we're recording this right after the holidays. So.
It's true. My holidays were good. Like, I got to see a lot of family, hanging with friends. The vacation time's been nice. Work's been slow. So all in all, like, this is the best time of year.
Nice.
For all those reasons.
I'm proud. Man, proud of you.
Why isn't it giving me any speed? It's just like cycling through everything else.
Yeah, they don't want you to have it though. Did you have any delicious festive meals?
I had many, but I don't remember exactly what they were. Just so delicious.
None of them were
none of them stood out so much where it's like, this is the best meal I've ever had.
Yeah, so if anyone watching this, if you are part of his family and you cooked the meal, shame on you, because you didn't do a good enough job.
Joke's on you. My family would never watch anything that I do.
Oh, man. Oh, joke's on me. Hey, there's attack speed.
Yeah, I can use that, I guess.
Yeah. You can attack quicker.
But I need speed, like actual speed. That's where these
like the
lances
drugs
are coming in. Yeah, I need the drug speed.
Yeah.
Jeez, yeah, I guess this is best I got for now.
All right.
Gotta go fast.
So has this been the game that you've been kind of playing a lot lately, or you've been playing anything else?
In my off time, I've been playing, or when I don't have like too long to play something, like it's good to go through a quick run on this. But I just beat Lords of the Fallen, the newer one, recently. That was even though like that didn't get reviewed the best, or I guess it was kind of mixed reviews. I really enjoyed it because it was very challenging. and
Nice.
in a kind of an interesting way. The only issues I had with it were like performance issues to some degree, just because it did one of those things where it's like the shader caches would load in like periodically, and so as you would kind of turn your head, like it would just like chop up for a minute as it was loading all the shaders, and it just seems like it wasn't like saving those shaders to where it would like stop doing it. So every once in a while I'd encounter that, but otherwise an overall good experience. Very challenging, but in a good way. I enjoyed it.
What are most of the complaints about it?
I didn't read into like the complaints too much because I knew I was going to play it anyway. But I think the timing of it, like when it came out, was kind of poor because it came out almost right around the same time as Lies of P, which was an incredibly great game. And but considerably easier than Lords of the Fallen. So I don't know if like people just had either issue with the difficulty seeming like almost unfair at times, which if you play like any of the Souls-like games, they're hard, but they're fair. Like if you're being punished, it's usually for a reason. I know they had to patch out in Lords of the Fallen like some of the enemies just like completely like clumping up together and like overwhelming you in spots, because I think it was like too much at some point. I had played it pre or post patch, so I'm not sure what it was like before, how unmanageable that was, but that was one of the initial complaints I saw, at least.
Got it. Kind of reminds me of like when Wild Frost came out. There was a lot of complaints about it. Like everyone,
it was so hard.
Everyone was so mad. But I loved that game.
Yeah, it was good, but man, initially it seemed unfairly challenging. Not in a good, like it was hard because it's like the randomness to it could completely punish you or cripple your run without any chance of coming back.
That's true. Yeah, I don't think I ever ended up beating it. I know you did.
I beat it once,
you
but
beat
then
it twice, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I beat it a couple times, but then like it's beating yourself. That was the hard part, like because the next playthrough, like I think you can choose to or not to, but you can choose to fight like the previous team that you won with, and that's where it's like
idea.
It's in theory, yes, cool idea, but if you just completely like found all the best items that lined up perfectly together in that run, then how are you gonna beat yourself if you're just like unstoppable force? Like that's where it's like I like that as an option, but I don't think that you should really have too much locked behind like doing that. Like that shouldn't be like the mainstay of the game, I don't think. But now that they've like patched it and made it, I think, a little easier or more manageable, maybe that's not as big of an issue as it was. But I don't think I was ever able to beat myself, the version of myself that won the first time, because maybe I just had things lined up that perfectly. I don't know for sure.
I haven't played it since they patched it, so
yeah,
I'll
I don't know
one of these days.
what it's like now, but I'd be curious because it is a great game. I like most of the things about it, and I had a lot of fun with it.
Been playing a lot of Monster Train. Like that's the game taking up all my time right now.
I love Monster Train.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
It's fun because it feels fair.
Yeah.
And
yes.
Yeah, like you can always get pretty far, even if you don't win every time. Like you'll always feel satisfied with how far you get.
Oh yeah, I pretty much always make it to the end. The question is, do I beat the final boss?
Right.
In the end.
And some of the like chains of stuff you can put together in that game are really cool. Like I know I likes to use the like the demon army where the big dude kind of eats the little dudes in front of him to become more powerful. And that can just really start to string together into something where he is just a monstrosity.
I really like that clan also. And then I think my favorite clan though are the like trying to remember what they're called. Is the Melting Remnant? The candle people?
Oh yeah.
I love them. I just think they're really cool. I think it's like there's like this one specific you know how like you get the one your champion, then you can do like one of three versions of that champion when you start a run.
Yeah.
And like one of those versions is you can each turn bring, like after combat, bring back like so many defeated minions on your side, and you bring them back with like plus 10 attack or something. So like,
yeah, like they're brought back as like wax or something. Is that what it was?
yeah, the wax dudes.
Yeah.
But like you can also bring back your allied clan. So if you pick up like one of those big let's say you partner with the ones that like eat all the like minions, like with the gorge ability. So you can like really beef them up, and then also like let them die, and then bring them back again on the next turn, and then they have even more attack. It like the combo with that is insane. That's probably been my favorite combination so far. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm trying to like not necessarily like 100% that, but I'm trying to do a lot of the unlocks for it. So like trying to win with each champion, with like each champion and each of the 3 like selections you can do, like each of the types. So yeah, it's been really fun so far.
Yeah, that's where it gets like really I guess separates like the really fun games from the ones that are just too punishing. Is like, do I have a desire to unlock everything in it? Am I enjoying the runs so much, whether I win or lose them, that I want to continue doing them? That's kind of what this game has done for me most recently, as far as those kind of games go. Just because like I can talk and do it pretty much at the same time. Like I don't have to think too much about it. It's just kind of a basic like, okay, dodge stuff, hit stuff. That's it. I don't. Yeah. So it's not too taxing on my brain, which sometimes you need just a little break.
Oh, look at that little ghost. Yeah, that's what's great about like Monster Train 2, because like you can just play it on my Steam Deck, and you know, I can just pull it up whenever like Rochelle's feeding the baby or something, and I've got like a little bit of spare time. Just pop that open, start a run,
and prosper.
Prosper, or don't. Like,
but either way,
just die.
You felt all right about it. You know, something else I'm playing right now is No Man's Sky. Like, of all the games that I thought I'd be playing, I bought that game when it first came out, and it was like,
we both did.
Yeah, it was like
on
hot
PlayStation.
Garbage. Yeah,
I think it was PlayStation, like, oh man, was it PlayStation?
Was it PS4? 4? Maybe.
Yeah, we both had it on PS4.
Yeah, so I had it, and it just wasn't what was promised. Obviously.
No, not at all.
Anyone who's hearing this probably knows that already, but like, it was just exploration with no real like point to it, and like, what I guess the promise was like endless galaxies, all this kind of stuff, or trillions of planets, whatever, quadrillion, I don't remember how many, but it's like, yeah, but you couldn't, it was just boring, like you couldn't do anything with it. But since then, they've added so much, and such a like the game has done such a 180 that it doesn't feel like the same game at all. And there's so much to it that I like. It's basically what I wish Starfield had done more of, which is like the excitement of exploration plus like all these like random events kind of happening, and really kind of playing it like a sandbox game where it's like, do whatever you want. You don't have to go for the main story, and you can still like enjoy yourself, like build your own base, like go and explore different planets and like find creatures that you want to tame. You can ride whatever kind of creature you find. If you have a closer, I guess if you have like a close bond to the creatures that you have, like sometimes they'll lay an egg and you can like form new creatures from them. And there's this like egg station at the space station that lets you like modify them in some ways, or potentially modify them so you can make like giant versions of those same creatures. Like there's so many different spaceships you can get. I love the fact that like I could find like a spaceship broken down on a planet, and just like if I have the parts, or I can go get parts to repair it if I want that ship for myself, and or if I'm rich, I can just like buy anybody's ship from them, or I can barter with them to like try to buy their ship off them, or trade one of my ships for theirs, etc., etc. There are just so many things you can do. You can be a space pirate, you can fight space pirates, you can like own your own fleet. Like the list goes on, but basically it's like the cool open space game that I was hoping Starfield would have been.
Right. Like Starfield kind of fucked up in that they were just like, we've got this great new IP. You guys are going to love it. And then when it came out, they're like, here's Fallout in space. And we're like, wait, but we've played this. It's just that it's in space. They're like, yeah, isn't it great? And we're like, well, I mean, no. You know, we've already played all of these Bethesda RPGs. Like, you didn't do anything new. And then everyone's like, hey, guys, this 10-year-old game does everything but better. Let's just do this.
Yeah.
That's sad.
So for what it's worth, I did enjoy Starfield, like on my first playthrough of it, but it's supposed to be like kind of an endless thing that you can keep doing like new game pluses of, and I see the appeal to that to some degree, because there's some like RNG elements to like your new game plus. You don't know exactly what's going to happen. Like you could meet like a version of yourself in the next new game plus or something. Oh god, this is going poorly.
Don't you dare.
I got distracted. Starfield distracted me.
Don't you dare. Don't fuck this up for me.
I need health. I need health.
Do it for me.
No!
No, you didn't do it for me.
I got distracted by Starfield.
See, this is why Starfield sucks. This is why everyone hates it.
I think there's like a farmer or something. Oh, a saver? Is that who I want? Because I want to get this harvesting plus 200 here, so I'm just trying to think who would be best at that.
I like the guy that kind of looks like the dude from Nightmare Before Christmas. If you go over to...
Oh, this guy. Yeah, the explosion dude.
Yeah, he looks like the guy that makes Sally.
Yeah, let's do it. So he's all about explosions, so I will... elemental damage. Okay, yeah, he'll use these.
Sweet.
Explosion gun. Oh, it's so slow in comparison to my last dude. But anyway, so yeah, Starfield, not a bad game, just not what I was hoping it was going to be.
I had to mute myself for a minute because guys, I have a cold or something. I don't know what it is. I have this weird sickness that just keeps coming back. It might be being a parent, but I've been seeing a lot of other people complain about the same thing of like
being a parent.
These on and off weeks of kind of like coughing, almost like a sinus infection kind of symptoms, and like losing your voice. That's been going on for like months for me. Anyway, but the reason I muted is because like I had so much gunk going down the back of my throat. I had to do the big like, preparatory, like loogie hawk
Oh,
noise.
yeah.
And I was like, you know what? Part of me, like the intrusive thoughts were like, just do it. It'll be kind of funny.
Like everybody wants to hear
But then the rational part of me was like, if anyone is still watching this, that's where we lose them.
Right.
So I better not do that.
Well, I and whoever's still watching this appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're very welcome for that.
But
I'm liking this guy.
yeah, I'm just trying to think how to like properly power him up. Because the explosions are cool, but
Get his parents killed.
you know what? That's it. That's really the secret to powering anybody up, right?
Send his parents to go see the Zorro movie. Or like we figured out, someone did the math. If it lines up with the Robert Pattinson timeline, it would be Zoolander.
Oh boy. So that, I mean, that kind of has to make you even more upset. If like we just got back from watching Zoolander, and this is the reward I get.
Yeah, it's like no wonder he went kind of nuts and turned himself into a bat. Like he lost his parents for Zoolander.
Right.
I mean, that would drive anybody insane. I really don't like that movie.
The Zoolander or the Robert Pattinson Batman?
Zoolander.
Okay.
The Robert Pattinson Batman was fine. It's just like, to me, it has third act syndrome, which like a lot of movies lately have that, where it's like act 1 and 2 are really good, and act 3 kind of sucks. And I feel like that movie definitely had that. So, yeah, I just like the whole third act was kind of, I don't know, kind of lame to me. That's it.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that's all.
What? I think I pretty much liked it all the way through. As far as like opening up a new kind of venture for where Batman movies can go, because I didn't like any of the Christopher Nolan Batman movies. I'll put that right out there. I know a lot of people did, but I was not a fan. Like
that really surprises me.
Did you like them? I'm not even sure I know that.
I like The Dark Knight. Big time. Here's what I'll say. Batman Begins, I think, establishes some cool ideas, and I think the character portrayals are pretty good, but overall it felt boring to me. I think I like that the movie delved into the League of Shadows stuff, and setting up Scarecrow was great because he's so overlooked and underutilized.
Sure.
So it had that going for it. I think The Dark Knight was really good. Like, I think that was a fantastic film. And then The Dark Knight Rises was complete garbage. Like, that movie was really bad.
But his nickname is Robin.
Oh, God. Ugh. Yeah. I just also feel like if you're gonna do Bane, maybe, stick with the I don't know, a little closer to the origin, and don't tell the person to do a Yoda impression.
Was that's how you interpreted it? As Yoda?
Yeah, kinda.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, the only thing he didn't do was speak backwards, so. I mean, like, they made it so memeable that like he wasn't intimidating. You know?
Yeah, and
I want Bane to be scary.
What's the guy's name? Who plays him?
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess for what it's worth, I did have a good time with his initial Venom movie. Like that was fun. The second one, terrible.
I never saw it. I never saw either of them.
Okay, well the first one is worth the watch just for how entertaining it is, but the second one, especially with Woody Harrelson as Cletus Cassidy, Carnage, yeah, it's like, it just felt weird.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, but the first one, a lot of fun. So, and I guess Tom Hardy in general, great actor. So I don't fault him for the Bane thing. I feel like that was just like a direction thing.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to the third Venom movie?
What's that one gonna be?
I don't know, but it's coming out next year.
Oh, then I don't know if I am or not.
Yeah. It'll probably be like, I don't know. They'll probably bring another of the symbiotes in, if we're being honest.
Yeah, I wonder if it's gonna be like separation anxiety, kind of.
Then they'll have to be like, now Venom and Carnage have to team up.
Oh. As long as it's not that, I think I'm down. That
would be terrible.
It would just be a bad direction to take it, I think.
Yeah. Who knows?
I have a lot of explodey guns. Let's see if it works.
Yeah, I like that. They're also doing Kraven the Hunter this coming year too.
Yeah, but that's a Sony one, right? Like it's not.
Oh yeah, all of this.
So it's not gonna have
Sony
Spider-Man in it.
I don't know. They keep saying, "Oh, Spider-Man might be in this one," but like he never is.
It's just such a weird concept.
Instead, you'll see like Ned. Like they'll have Ned show up.
Yeah. Or it'll be like what's the like Doctor Strange's like the guy who's with him, I can't remember his name.
Oh, Wong?
Wong, yeah. It's just a random Wong appearance. Like he's in everything anyway.
I do like Wong though.
Yeah, he's great, but yeah, it's just weird that like just give Spider-Man back. Just let us have him. Or like give us the villains back. Like don't try to make them a thing on their own.
Yeah.
That's where it becomes like that's where you're kind of making a mistake that you could easily remedy.
I want to see Spider-Man and Daredevil in the same film. And not like Matt Murdock is the lawyer and he catches one brick.
Oh,
I want to see like them teamed up.
That could be interesting. Like I really enjoyed like the, Marvel team ups comics like that. Anytime there's those interesting crossovers. I don't know how they would necessarily. I think you would have to do it as like a series, not movies, because I don't think team ups like that necessarily need movie length kind of exposure, but just make it like a mini series like on Disney Plus. Just call it Marvel Team Ups and bring them all together.
Those actors would be totally down for it too.
Yeah, I guess it's like, would Disney be down for forking out the money that it would cost to do that? Especially...
Absolutely not.
No, yeah. All right, this explodey thing's kind of working for me.
Yeah, I think so.
Need more lifesteal, probably.
What? So what unlock are we going for right now? Oh shit! It's a bat. It's Vesper.
Dark Vesper.
Get him, Dark Vesper.
I do need lifesteal, so why not?
Yeah. We've finally done it.
I don't think we're going for any particular unlock right now. With luck, I'll be powerful enough. Ooh, rocket launcher. I'm going for that.
What do trees do?
Trees drop either items or health, so that you can like get a little bit of health back.
Oh, trees seem like a good idea.
Trees are nice. I think I will get that.
Yeah.
Yeah. more
Ew!
damage.
What is that?
With the big arms?
Yeah, gross. Look
Little
at him.
muscly dude. Look, it's in the name.
Oh, sick. Oh, I've got one of those. An ugly tooth.
Do you
I got
really?
a few of those. Yeah. Oh, most of my teeth are pretty ugly.
Oh.
Yeah. I would love to, like, just have fake teeth. You know?
That is the thing you can do. That's what false teeth are.
I would love that. For me.
I think about
Give
that
me
with
some
hair
fake teeth.
sometimes. It's like, man, I kind of get it with people who wear wigs, because it's like you don't ever have to worry about, like, doing your hair, really. It's just kind of pre-done for you.
Yeah, I just sort of shave it at this point. Like, my hair's just kind of buzzed. It's probably gonna
Yeah.
stay that way.
Didn't you didn't you say
Until I
Rochelle
get my
didn't
wig.
like that?
No, she did not.
So she doesn't like
But
it long and she doesn't like it shaved. You just have to have it right in the middle all the time.
It's got to be somewhere in the middle. But I like it because then
You don't
I
have
don't
to do
have
anything.
to do anything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when it's like those early mornings because the baby has kept me up.
Mm-hmm.
Then I don't have to worry about anything because there are times that, yeah, I just kind of forget about what I need to do for myself in those early morning hours.
Right.
So I just need to get moving. Mutation. Ew. Look at that.
Doing it.
Yes.
Ooh, another rocket launcher. Do I need 3?
Probably.
Okay. Let me
Yeah.
combine those into more powerful ones, then get another. Okay, so I've got 3 rocket launchers and 3 explodey guns. So there's gonna be a lot of explosion happening.
What does harvesting get for you?
Harvesting, it gives me a little bit more experience at the end of a match and a little bit more of the like money, the green
Oh,
kind of money stuff.
okay.
And like if
Look
it
at
went into
you.
the negatives, and negative harvesting would take some of my money away at the end of a match.
Okay, so you have negative now. Like
Yeah, so you'll see it's going to take a little bit of money away from me, which
that's
is
fucked
fine
up.
right now. I don't care. But look at all the explosions.
What a communist game.
Yeah, it's me paying my taxes, basically.
Yeah, basically it seems like taxes. This is I'm enjoying this.
I'm gonna. Okay, so I have a family member. I won't say who specifically because I don't want to call anybody out. But like,
And they look like this.
no, they.
Okay.
So they won a lot of money. Not won. They earned a lot of money through stocks
Bitcoin.
and whatnot.
Okay.
I don't.
And you're
I don't-
not talking about yourself.
No, I'm not talking about myself. No, because
you
this is
sure?
this is very incriminating for them. So it's not a me
Okay.
thing. But in the upwards of like, and I'll let you know it's not about me because I'm gonna say it was in the upwards of like a few 100,000 that they got out of it. That is definitely not me. As much as
it
I
better
wish
not
it
be
was.
you. 'Cause
No.
I would be like, hey, give me some of that criminal money you're about to talk
Yeah.
about.
No. So they got that money and that was fine. But then the mistake they made was not paying taxes on it. And it's like, oh, you are so
Uh-oh.
dumb because like
Ruh-roh.
I don't know what you think is gonna happen from this, but I believe last I heard that the IRS was already sending them like letters about it. So it's like they know.
Oh boy.
Of course they're gonna know.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so not smart.
Yeah, that family member, whoever you are, can you like and subscribe from jail? Or I don't know, like how limited you get there. Like, I
Right,
think you
or
usually
what
get-
their Wi-Fi's even like.
Yeah, you get internet access. I think. I'm just not sure. You know what all the capabilities are.
Sure.
Yeah, you're fucked.
Oh man.
oh no.
This dude wrecked me quick. Okay,
Yeah,
explosions.
just like the IRS is gonna
Just
wreck
like the
your
IRS
family
is gonna
member.
wreck them. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man, that was a pretty good run though. You know,
it was okay. I'm trying to think like what I could do to like get the rest of these because they're very specific. So harvesting, like we were just talking about, I need 200 harvesting. Yeah. So this person starts out with 15 harvesting. Maybe that's the way to go.
You can try it. See how rich we get.
Yeah, let's see if we can get rich. Harvesting. Let's
get rich quick.
Get rich quick. He does 1 damage for every 25 materials that he has. Is there anything that gets me more money for using it or more materials? I don't think so. Oh wait, this does. Okay, Thief Dagger.
I love it. It hits a little different when you just see him with this little knife.
After all the explosions?
Yeah. It feels
a little less impressive.
For sure. Yeah. And a little bit more, I don't know, it feels a little bit more personal that he's just like going around shanking all these little things.
Shanking people with a tiny knife. Yeah.
This little baby elephant. I love him. He looks so sad.
Oh, 25% more when I pick up a material, which is what I'm trying to do. So, or 25% chance. Yeah, we'll try that.
Yeah, adopt him.
Double Thief Daggers.
Oh, no. These all look like little dickheads with eyes.
Oh,
and
it's like you were talking about at the beginning.
Yeah, they look like little penis heads. Not gonna lie. Do you remember when, on an earlier episode, I disclosed my addiction to Great British Baking Show?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
So we started another season.
Uh-huh.
But me and Rochelle created a fantasy baking league for it.
Okay.
So what we did was when the season started, we played the first episode just long enough to get introduced to all of the bakers for the season. And then we paused it.
And then did your bets on who was going to last? Or...
No, so what we did is then we did a draft. Where we took turns drafting each baker to our team.
Okay.
And so that we had 2 teams. And then we have like points assigned to like you get points if you get a handshake from Paul. We're on the Prue seasons, by the way. You get points if Prue says she wants to come back and eat more of your item. You get points for winning the technical, and you get extra points if one of your people gets Star Baker for that episode. So doing that, so we're kind of just going like each episode. It's kind of fun because it turned it into a bit of a competition between me and Rochelle, because now we have like certain bakers we're really like cheering for and certain ones that we're like cheering against, I guess, which totally ruins the vibe of it being just a nice, peaceful little show.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Like, it's very you very much Americanized Great British Bake Off.
We totally did. Yeah. It's been really fun though. What's crazy too is like we just got through like week 7, and Rochelle and I are neck and neck as far as points. So like how we set it up, like the distribution of like how many points you get for what and everything worked really well. So yeah, it's been pretty fun. And then whoever wins the full season, you get like a big thing of points, like 10 points. So it's kind of like it kind of gives you that edge where like if you were way behind, but then your person wins the whole thing, then gives you a chance to actually, like, you know, pull ahead and win it. So
right. So
anyway, it's been fun.
Does do you guys have anything on the line? Like, oh, you have to wake up late and take care of the baby.
No, right now
this number of days.
Just Pride right now.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna keep doing this for like every season though. So future seasons, yeah, we might put something on the line there, you know. So, yeah, I recommend it.
I'm gonna say that, like, the most charming part about Great British Bake Off is the lack of competition to it. So I'm gonna recommend against it. But you know, you do you.
Yeah, make it ruthless and cutthroat. Is what I take this charming show and make it all about winning.
Yeah,
is what I have to say.
Don't support each other. Don't support anything anyone else is baking. Hate everyone.
No, what's funny though is like everyone is so likable on that show though that like even when somebody's like not on my team, like, and they're on her team, I'm still kind of rooting for them anyway.
Sure.
And, like,
how could you not?
I don't want them to get eliminated. Like,
yeah.
I don't know what season we're on, but someone can let me know in the comments. So the people left in the season I'm on right now are Alice, Henry, David, Michael, and Steph, and Rosie. So if anyone is like, oh, I know what season that is, that's where we are. And Alice is not on my team, but she is my favorite person in this season. So, like, even though I'm rooting against her, I'm like secretly like, please do well. I don't want to see you leave. She's so wholesome. So, yeah.
Yeah. From what I've seen of that show, it is just such a nice, like, counter sort of show to, like, the American versions of similar things. Where people are trying to, like, sabotage each other and stuff. And this one, like, everybody's hugging, everybody's, like, happy when anyone else wins, or even helping others, which is unheard of in American shows.
Yeah, they're constantly helping each other out and stuff. And, like, the season before this is going to be the weirdest Let's Play ever, that we're playing Brotato and talking about Great British Baking Show.
Yeah.
The season before this had, like, my favorite pairing of Raul and Ruby, who had this, like, funny, like, almost brother sister kind of relationship in a way, where Ruby was a little bit more competitive and, like, always kind of playfully talking smack about Raul, but would also help him, like, all the time, like, if he needed it.
Yeah.
But she would always poke fun at him, you know. But he was, like, so quiet and, like, unassuming that he never understood it, I think like
didn't understand that she was joking with him, or didn't.
I think he didn't really pay attention to what was going on regardless. Like, he just seems to take everything so literally. So
okay.
And the poor guy had zero confidence, but he ended up winning the whole thing. So great.
Man. Ah!
Yeah. Hey, can you not die though? Because, like, you've already done that. And
oh man.
I want you to do one where you don't.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do one where you don't die.
I'm gonna try.
Try harder. Because this is probably our last run for the episode. So, like, try harder.
Okay, I gotta try
harder. Hey, plus 40
then.
harvesting. Look at that.
Yeah, but I take 1 damage per second.
Oh, that's probably a bad idea.
Which I don't know that I can heal back easily, but maybe I can try it.
I don't know.
Yeah. That 40 harvesting is appealing, though.
Hey, man.
Ooh.
I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. And your relatives don't tell me how to not pay taxes.
Nor should
That's all
they.
I got to say. Yeah. You did it. All right. Look. Oh, look at you already dying. Oh, look at it go.
Oh man.
Boy. I almost feel like it was not a good idea.
This doesn't feel like a great idea.
No, I feel like maybe mistakes were made. I have concerns.
I am also concerned.
I have so many concerns right now. I am very concerned. Oh God, get by the green stuff.
Yeah, just gotta make sure to load up on those fruits.
Get that green, buddy. For once, I'm not talking about the money. Okay. All right, little potato boy. Can I call you that from now on? Little potato boy?
I'm a brotato. Oh my gosh, wow.
I think I'd rather call you little potato boy. If you don't mind.
Oof.
I think
need
that
more
sounds better.
life stealing or something. HP regen, yes. Gimme.
Oh, there you go. Maybe that'll counteract it.
I don't think it will, but we're gonna try.
Well,
Oh, more trees. Oh yes, a garden that spawns fruit. Absolutely.
I like gardens. Oh, a hedgehog. Cute.
Yeah, but it takes away HP regen, which I desperately need.
Yeah.
Well, more regen. Here we go.
Oh, the schmoop. I like that leech, but it takes harvesting away from you.
Yeah.
It's not very nice.
These scissors might be good though, because they add life steal.
You can get
So
scissors, or you can get scissors too.
If I combine a couple of these daggers, I can get the scissors and combine these other daggers, get more scissors. All right, we got a plan.
Look at this. Look at all of this. Wow. You look ridiculous, by the way.
Oh yeah, one of the best parts about this.
Oh, the little garden. Okay, I understand now. I like it.
Okay. Oh. Okay.
Be careful. Be so careful. In a way, I'm thankful for my cold right now, because our basement flooded the other day.
Oh my gosh. That seems to happen every year.
Yeah, it does seem that way, doesn't it? Because it does. And so the rugs down here got like all gross, and I mean when I say they got all gross, they are still all gross, and they got real moldy.
Oof.
Like they smell moldy.
Yeah.
Or would smell moldy, because at this point, in this moment, my nose is so plugged up that I can't smell it.
That's where it was going.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean,
we survived another round.
Yeah.
Surprisingly.
So how confident are you in this next wave?
Not very. I'm not feeling a whole lot of confidence in this run. But we're gonna keep trying.
What would make you feel more confident? What can
if
I
I
do
found
for
something
you?
that had a lot more HP regen on it? Because right now,
would this turret help at all? Would that be cool? Well, that's gone now.
max HP, but less attacks. Oh, more lifesteal. I've kind of given up on the harvesting thing because that only -2. That's not too bad. I need more lifesteal.
Cacti Club. Oh, peaceful bee. So peaceful. Whoa, that bunny. Holy shit.
There's after one material and killing an enemy with a critical hit. I mean, that's pretty. I do need material.
Materials are nice.
Let's see if I can survive another round.
You have so much stuff. Is there anything I can say to you that would give you confidence?
No, absolutely not.
If I said less to you, then would that give you confidence?
No, I need you to talk to me, but I don't think there's anything you can say that would improve my chances.
All right. I wonder if there's any like quotes out there that could inspire confidence. I'm gonna look. I think though. Okay, here we go. Your success will be determined by your own confidence and fortitude.
Oh, great. So put it all on me.
Okay. Never dull your shine for somebody else.
All right.
Is that...
It doesn't help. It doesn't help in this moment, but I appreciate the idea.
It looks like it worked. So
oh, you know what? This is actually pretty good. Sad tomato. I start with less health, but my HP regen is crazy, so I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
The more HP regen I have, the better. So I'm gonna keep going that as much as I can.
I'll keep some of these quotes at the ready here.
Oh.
Because I think those are gonna be clutch for this.
More scissors.
Oh, good. And this one tells me who said it. So I like that. I don't know who a lot of these people are, but some of them.
All right. We're going back in.
All right, here we go. You sometimes lose by taking risks, but you always lose by holding back.
Oh.
Is that anything?
That's something.
Okay.
I'm taking a risk by playing with daggers and scissors in this game.
Right. How about we are cups constantly and quietly being filled. The trick is knowing how to tip ourselves over and let the beautiful stuff out.
That's something. Oh.
Yeah. Oh no! Let your beautiful stuff out, dude. Let it out.
I'm trying. Let it
Actually,
out.
No.
Dang. Oh, that was.
Maybe you let too much of your beautiful.
I let
stuff
too much
out.
of my beautiful stuff fall out. Yeah, I tipped over too hard.
That was a Ray Bradbury quote. So
that was something, for sure.
Yeah, I do think those helped a little bit though.
Yeah,
I feel like you got better.
I unlocked this dude at least, so there's something.
Yeah, so we did do something. I like it.
This guy, when I beat it on 5, who did I beat it with? Crazy guy. I just had 6 daggers, but because they had so much, they had 100 range using those kind of weapons, so he was just like stabbing all over the place, like really far out from himself, and that protected me all the way to the end.
I wanna try something.
Yeah.
So for those of you still watching, I'm gonna put something on you. I'm gonna put some pressure on you, but like gentle.
That
pressure.
always works.
Gentle pressure. Comment with your social security number and your bank. No. But also do that though, and also, give us game genres you would like to see us play. Like, because I would say give us a game, but like, we might not have or want to buy that game. But if you give us specific genres, we probably have games in that genre, and we can pick one and be like, oh yeah, let's do that. So if you're like, hey, I want to see you do a platformer, or hey, I want to see you do an FPS, then we can be like, yeah, sure, okay. we got one of them. So yeah.
Yeah, I feel disappointed that we didn't get through a run. Maybe 3 is not the best default. Maybe 2 is a good, like,
2?
midway.
Take a 2?
Yeah, because 2s are, what color is 2? 2s are these purple ones, so that's, like, what I could kind of confidently get through with.
Sure.
Anything other than that, I feel like above 2, I kind of have to really start maximizing exactly what the character is meant for.
Yeah.
And so with 3, I guess I couldn't be as free form to just unlock people with. So I guess 2 is a comfortable level.
You want to do a quick 2? You want to take a quick
we'll do a 2.
I
do want to get this harvesting though, so I'm gonna try for that again.
Okay. Let's take a quick 2.
Take a 2. I don't need the material. What I need is 50. How much harvest I need? 200? Yeah, jeez. Okay, so starting with 15 harvest is my best bet, I think. Unless I could just... Old man has 10 harvesting.
Nice. Did you back Sea of Stars by chance?
Yeah, I did.
I did too.
I still have yet to play it.
Yeah, same. But it won... didn't it win Best Indie Game at the Game Awards?
I think in some like different like award episodes. I don't think I watched the Indie Game or the Game Awards in general. I've just listened to so many podcasts that are doing their own that I'm getting them confused.
Yeah, so at the Game Awards it did win Best Independent Game.
Okay.
So like
it's something I need to play for sure. Obviously, since I kickstarted it and already own it.
Maybe that's one we should do sometime, is do that one or something.
Maybe stuff like that's kind of harder for streaming though, because that means we would really have to commit to only that for a long period of time.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing like a long session at some point. We could always take breaks once in a while.
Sure, yeah, and have other games in between.
Yeah. But yeah, that'll be cool. So, Game of the Year, Indie Game of the Year, both our names are probably in the credits as backers. How cool is that?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've supported something that was worthy of Game of the Year. That's my claim to fame.
Yeah. It's interesting too, because it was just kind of like, I saw it on Kickstarter, and I think I sent you a link to it, and I was like, hey, this looks cool. I don't know if you might have had already seen it or something though, but yeah, I was just like, yeah, this looks like a cool game. I'm gonna kickstart it.
I mean,
back when I had money to do that with.
To kickstart things.
Yeah.
It's easy to win me over with like retro style like artwork and JRPGs in general. Jipperage.
Speaking of, I really want to see you do Chrono Trigger.
Oh yeah. Still, surprisingly, have yet to play that game.
You've got to do it. It's gonna be good. It's got great characters. It's got a great battle system.
I just want you to appreciate Grandpa with 3 shotguns right now.
Yeah, I'm kind of digging that.
So with Grandpa, like, enemies move slower, but he also moves a little slower. But the level's also smaller, so like his vision is less, I guess.
I mean, I also move slower, so like I can't knock him for that. So.
Age gets the best of all of us.
It really does, and the worst of us too. It gets the best of the worst of us.
It gets the best of the worst. Yes.
Yeah.
Man, I'm not getting enough harvesting stuff. I'm not seeing enough.
I would give you some if I had some. Hey, there you go.
And
big sack of poop.
More trees or a shotgun? Probably shotgun. Give me those double shotguns. All right.
When's the last time you rode with someone in a car and someone yelled shotgun?
Kind of recently, because I...
Really?
Yeah, when I was spending time with my family on Christmas Eve, we were going from one of my aunt's houses to my brother's house, and my nieces both wanted to like ride in my car because they don't get to see me that often. And so my older niece yelled shotgun. So, yeah.
I kind of figured it had to have been one of your nieces.
Yeah, super recently.
Man, I haven't had anyone yell shotgun for my car forever.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, no one wants to sit next to me. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, everybody just goes towards the back. No one sits in the front when they ride with you.
What if it's like, yeah, that's true. What if, so what's the opposite of that? Like, if you want to sit in the back, what do you yell?
Yeah, I feel like there was a thing, but I don't know what
You know what?
was.
I think if you want to sit
Is
in
it
the
like
middle,
pistol?
I don't know, but if you want to sit in the middle of the back seat, you know, because there's usually like, you got the 3, because the middle seat is just that really tiny space.
Right.
So whoever sits in the middle is squished.
That's what I have to default to anytime I have to sit in the back seat with 2 other people because I'm usually the smallest. Yeah.
This little potato boy.
Yeah. Brotato.
Yeah. When I grew up, like when I was younger, people called that bitch seat.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Okay. I didn't know if that was like just a regional thing or if that was universally celebrated.
I don't know, but it was definitely a thing, I think, everywhere. In the same way that it's like, if you were riding on the back of a motorcycle and not driving it, then you were in the bitch seat. Okay. I feel like that's kind of left the vocabulary, generally speaking.
Right. Probably.
I hope, anyway.
All I know is, like, because I'm me, and I'm an idiot, that, like...
You still use that term?
Well, no. But I should start doing that, like, especially when I'm supposed to be driving. Bitch seat. When I was, like, a teenager and stuff, and we would be piling into someone's car, when everyone would be vying for shotgun, I would call out bitch seat.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Like, I would gun for the bitch seat. And especially if, like, nobody, like, we didn't even have that many people where someone would need to.
You're just in the middle of the back.
I would still do it, and someone would end up, like, sitting, you know, to one side back there.
That's even more awkward.
Instead of me sitting on the other side, I'd be just sandwiched right up against them. Like, right in the middle.
That's like if you're in a public restroom and there are, like, let's say 5 urinals.
You go right up next to them.
Yeah, and someone's on the very left one. You go to the direct one after it. It's like, why?
Yeah. And then you rip a fart.
Oh, that too. Yeah, just to make a bad situation even worse.
Okay, can I ask you? Can I be vulnerable real quick? I need to ask you a question.
Maybe.
Do you fart when you pee?
I mean, does it happen sometimes? Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Who doesn't?
Like first thing in the morning, you know, you break that morning seal, right? Because that's like, you know, you're flushing out the pipes first thing in the morning.
Sure.
But like, I'm flushing the water pipe, but also, you know, emptying out like all the built up air at the exact same time every morning.
Mm-hmm.
And it's to the point where my wife like calls me out on it all the time because like she can hear it from the bedroom.
Wow.
So I guess it's 1, it's very consistent, and 2, very loud. Because I'm not one of those weird people that like goes in there and like doesn't shut the door. Like even in the comfort of my own home, that door will be shut very tight, maybe even padlocked. Who knows? But like it's still clear as day, apparently.
Okay.
And she's curious as to why this always happens. Why am I playing brass instruments in there while I'm peeing? And I was just curious as to if that's anyone else's problem.
I feel like that's a you problem mainly,
Ah,
but
crap.
like I would question anybody who didn't close the door. Like if you're just going in there to pee, fine.
Yeah.
But if you're going in there to take a shit, then you better close the door. It just feels weird not to.
Right?
Even if you've lived with someone for years, close the door.
Yeah.
No one wants to especially smell that, you know?
So I've got a friend
No.
who
I don't like where this is going already.
He like would pee with the door open.
Fine.
Like, you know, in the comfort of his own home.
Yeah.
Pees with the door open. Which I even if I'm home alone, I still don't do it.
Oh, really? I pee with the
Yeah.
door open as long as like guests aren't here, you know.
No, no one's here but me, and I close that door because who knows? I don't want the ghost peeking in on me.
Even though they could easily slip through doors, sure, but they respect your privacy.
But there's still like the inconvenience of he has to slip through the door.
Oh, sure.
So
and that probably takes effort.
Maybe it's a mental barrier, you know, like it'll discourage the behaviors. Okay. But so several years ago, with that knowledge, I was helping him move a bunch of really heavy furniture, and we were exhausted because it was like dead of summer, super hot day. We had just moved a 2-piece couch like up a bunch of stairs into his house. Had to do the whole like tilt 30 different ways to get it to fit through the doorway and everything. So we are dead tired. So he's not thinking straight because he's tired. Gets up, walks over to the bathroom, does not shut the door, and just whips it out and starts draining his lizard. And like I walk by and just see my buddy, you know, doing a thing that a lot of people go to like websites to see. And I was like, oh, that sucks.
Oh.
That really sucks for me.
Because you can't not see it. And if that's in your range of view at all, you're gonna look down. Like you can't not look down, you know?
Right. So, I mean, as a plus for him, like, more respect to him for certain reasons, but like good on you, bud. I'm proud of you. But also, man,
but now
sucks.
You're envious when you're around him.
Well,
and you feel like he needs to own a truck.
Right, and now it's like every time I see him eating hot dogs, I'm like, you son of a bitch, you're just rubbing it in. At this point, you dick.
Because he always takes the bigger ones.
Yeah, he always gets the bun length, and I get stuck with, you know, the little cocktail ones, which sucks. So he's always getting those bun length Nathan hot dogs, and I'm like, man, jerk.
Just rubbing it in.
But yeah, that was a weird day. That's for sure. I don't know why I got to this topic, but that's where I am. That's where my life
that's
is.
where you are in your life. Yeah.
Yeah. Something I think about. So, there we are.
Fun.
So, how's your walk with Christ?
Great.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I have no idea what you mean. How's life?
Me.
Is that what you're asking?
No.
Oh.
I don't know. How's your confidence level right now?
Right now, I'm feeling pretty good. It's only like a stage 2 difficulty. Grandpa with shotgun seems to be cleaning house pretty well.
Right. How confident would you be if, like, I don't know if you have any grandparents left, but like if your grandparent or you had a grandpa, one of your grandpas, and you just loaded him with lots of loaded shotguns, How safe would you feel?
I don't really have any living grandparents, but
if you went back in time and someone was like, "Hey, I gave Grandpa 6 shotguns and they're all loaded," would that give you pause, or would you be like, "I'm the safest child right now"?
I think my first question would just be like, well, first, why? Tell me why, and then let's talk about this for a minute.
Tell me why. Because of the vegetables have come to life and they're mad. They're mad at us.
Because reasons. Oh
So-
man, I got to take this 40 harvesting again, even though.
Okay. Even though you were like, I don't want harvesting anymore.
Well, I
there's
know,
a
but I
plus
need
10
it. I need
harvesting.
it with Grandpa. Yeah,
There's plus
I
10
gotta,
on the left too.
I know, but it takes away some dodge. It's fine. I gotta just shoot for it.
Okay, so someone hands Grandpa 6 loaded shotguns.
Yes.
Are you sweating? Are you nervous? Or are you relieved?
Am I going over to Grandpa's that day?
You were in the same room with Grandpa.
Oh. I mean,
Grandpa's got 6 shotguns.
man, that's
How
a
you
tough
feel?
question. Is he holding them all like this? Did he
Yes.
also grow 4 extra arms?
He has shotguns yeah. He's got extra limbs. Yep.
You know, I guess if it's a zombie apocalypse situation, I'd feel pretty good. I'd be like, okay, great.
Okay.
Grandpa's gonna protect us. If it's not,
That's good.
I'd
That's
be
good.
concerned because it's like, why does Grandpa need 1 shotgun, let alone 6?
Okay, yeah, we would say zombie apocalypse or some sort of situation.
Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
Yeah, some sort of situation in which lots
No,
of weapons
Grandpa!
are warranted. Oh, Grandpa.
Grandpa with shotguns did not work out.
We lost you again. Man.
Oh, well.
Man.
That's the way.
Well, you know what? You lose some and you also
I just...
lose some, I guess.
Here's, like, it's just going for those extra characters. That's the hard part. Because they're just so specific, and it's, like, counterintuitive to what I want to be doing. So, I don't know. I'll have to figure out a better method to get all that harvesting. Because all it's going to do is, like, unlike a character who relies more on harvesting, and it's like, okay, well, if I had that character, I could have easily unlocked that character. So, that's the challenge.
But hey, it was fun.
3,000
I like
materials.
I like
finish
these little guys.
wave
Is there a
10.
rotten potato? What's the guy next to the king?
Oh, he is a
Golem.
golem, yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Basically, he can't heal. He just has a lot of armor and a lot of HP. So he just surviving is the only thing he's good at.
Okay. The one guy, I think his name is Bull, reminds me of the God, what was it? The Dark Knights thing, or Metal Knights or whatever. The Batman run that Zack Snyder did.
Oh, this guy,
Not
yeah,
Zack Snyder,
Bull.
Scott Snyder. Jesus.
Yeah, Batman Metal with because the Joker had like this kind of thing on his face.
Right.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. Yeah, not Zack Snyder.
I'm glad you know, because I don't know. Oh, well, hey, thanks, friends, for watching this video, if you did watch it. If you didn't watch it, you can't hear me thanking you. So you're missing
this guy
out.
had 20 harvesting. The fisherman the whole time. That was the joke.
Jesus,
that was where I should have
Jesus
gone with it.
Christ. Damn it, Joseph.
Dang.
If you want to see us play more of this game, let us know. Otherwise, in the comments, give us a genre of game, and we'll pick one and we'll do it. We'll do it so hard that you'll ask us to slow down. So, thanks. We'll see you on the next video.
See you next
Do the
time.
like, the subscribe, and all those things. All right.
All
Bye.
that stuff. Bye.